Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this. This is awesome. I just like opened up the game and I saw it. It changed the title screen to Chihiro like this. Oh, that's great. I love that. That's so cool. I love details like that. Like I love when title screens change and stuff once you finish like routes and everything. That's awesome. But all right, so let's load the game now. You didn't see the second part.
私は優子って言います。教会の前で綺麗な女の人が笑った。
Oh, hello? Oh.
それはその名前にたどり着くまでの物語。
Huh. I see. So that was Yuuko introducing herself to Mizuki. I thought it was her introducing herself to you.
これは最果ての駅で語られたものとは別の最果ての冬の一幕。優子。
You? Are you younger here? I can't tell.
ええ、優子です。あなたのお名前は？女性はかすかな間を置いて彼女の名前を尋ねてきた。あららお姉さん、あなたのお名前知りたいな。
She is younger here.
ミキ。
Miki.
子供っぽい蓮子に彼女はぶっきらぼうに答えた。ミキちゃん？未来。
You're right.
どっちなの？
Yeah, hello?
未来って書いてミキって読むって。
Ah, I see. It's one of those things.
ああ、そういうことですか。何かを納得して優子と名乗った女性が満面の笑みを浮かべた。いい名前ですね。うるさい。
Dang. Oh, okay, well.
空気にひびが入るような音がして二人はしばしの間無言で見つめ合った。何でもない一つの出会い。しかし始まりは確かにここだったのだ。
Huh. Wow. Oh my gosh. Time flowed on and summer came again. Back to summer, huh? But like, dude, I cannot believe Mizuki got like her own freaking personal animated opening. You're telling me this girl that was like mostly comedic relief for the like first 3 chapters is actually that important? Like, she seems heavily connected to Yuuko. Before I thought she like barely knew her at all because like of how they had those reactions to each other and case-strapped her. Apparently she is way more connected than I thought. Goodness gracious. I thought she was mostly comedic relief this whole time. That was a good opening though, but like dang. I fully realized that when I stood beside the ocean, at the soles of my shoes was the uncertain sensation of a sandy beach. The ocean smelled like it was alive. It roared in place of a metronome. The moonlight sparkled across the ocean's surface. And yet, the true nature of the ocean was a black, distant, deep portion that couldn't be seen. There was a legend of humans originating from this place. Oh, is that Shuichi? Completely like a jigsaw puzzle. Better yet, God's lottery. It looks like it. Yep, it is. So, you are the next protagonist. I mean, that makes sense, because again, there wasn't any other guy that Renji knew. So it had to be either him or somebody new. When I came to, my fingers were striking a rhythm. Though my hand was empty, I was trying to accompany the sound of the waves with the music of a violin. I guess it's an occupational disease, huh? Look at my 5 fingers, I remembered a musical score. I was gonna say, like, this song, it's a song that my boy Hiro loves to listen to. If restricted to a maritime theme, a Japanese tune wouldn't be bad at all. Maybe because it was an island country surrounded by the ocean. Maybe it was just in my blood. While wandering in thought, I sensed someone coming up behind me.
Yo.
The guy dressed in black, which is an out-of-season choice, stood next to me. I thought black was always in season. For someone who wasn't familiar with us listened in, that greeting might make them think I was being extorted. Yo.
大丈夫なのか?
I'm still kicking. I gave him a look, but didn't say a word and gazed back at the ocean. So I corrected myself. It's cool out around this time, so I'm fine.
このくらいって。こんな夜中に何してるんだ?
Just looking at the ocean. It's only 2 a.m. I'm usually active around this time. Hey, same Shuichi, same. Nice. How about you? What are you doing here? It seemed he was becoming better at appearing at the most inopportune moment. He just snorted at me, so I avoided that topic. Did you snort at me? How's Chihiro? Oh, Chihiro.
とっくに寝てる。
What in the world are you doing?
同じ質問をするなよ。
Sorry. He replied without taking his eyes off of the ocean.
昔のことを思い出してただけさ。
How about that?
なんだよ。
Thanks for the meal.
ムカつくな。
He distorted his face as he replied. He was still as awkward as ever. It wasn't a bad thing. Some good things managed to stay the same. Well, I should go greet her myself this time.
冗談じゃない。
His shoulders went limp, and he crooked his head like something came to mind.
レンジの家に女の子が来るって話、知ってるか?
A girl?
なんだ、お前も知らないのか。隣の家のことくらいは気にしておけよ。
I am a musician, I'm busy. So what about this girl?
いや、なんでもないんだけどさ。
Mura turned the other way again. Oh, was he worried about Chihiro? He really did carry too many burdens unnecessarily. Furthermore, they were all burdens related to girls, not women. Jeez, is this outrage or jealousy? I didn't really get him. I'll check things out if you're worried, but it's just a relative.
なんで断定できるんだ?
He doesn't have any friends. Dang.
ああ。それもそうだな。
We both nodded heartily. Besides that, tomorrow's fine. Will you join me for my performance? I reached into my pocket and appeared at Yu's nonchalant face.
演奏って弾くのか?
Yeah, and that'll be it. Oh, are we retiring? It'll be a recital for you and her at the church. I scratched my nose. I liked the beach, but didn't particularly like the ocean breeze. However, 2 untalented men fading into the twilight is ultimately tragic.
同感。
Want a drink at my place?
そうするか。
Like so, Twilight came to an end. Happening the night before a certain summer tale.
その日、私は最果ての町にやってきた。
I see.
髪をサイドでまとめてみたとか、制服姿だとか、自分でもそこそこ愛くるしいと思う顔つきとか、大きなカバンを足元に置いているとか、そういう特徴はあるが、自分の知っている彼女たちと比べれば平凡の息を出そうにはない。ただなぜか人目を引いていた。おそらくニコニコと笑っているからだろう。何がそんなに楽しいの？実はそれには理由がない。ただもし誰かがそれを問いかけたならば、私はこう答えるだろう。今が夏だから、照りつける日差しが気持ちいいから、川がキラキラしているから、ソフトクリームが美味しいから。
Hey, facts though.
だから笑みを抑えられない。うわっと。
What happened?
ソフトクリームは食べるのではなく舐めることを信条としていて、
Also, say Mizuki. I agree with you completely.
そんな子供っぽい不器用さから努力はしているものの指にクリームが垂れてきた。
Yeah, that's why you get the napkins. Come on now.
ちょっと恥ずかしい。
Or you just lick it off your fingers.
ブラブラと足を揺らすと、私は急に辺りを見渡した。なんだろ
Why'd the music stop?
う。何が気になったのかわからない。特にこれといった変化は見られない。待ち人が来るまでにはまだ少し時間があるはずだった。
What are you waiting for? Okay.
親指と人差し指をペロリと舐めて首をかしげる。
Hey, she is doing the finger licking. Nice. Good job, Mizuki. I'm proud of you. Good job.
はてはてな。そうやって意識を外に向けて耳を澄まして気がついた。かすかに弦楽器の音が流れていたのだ。
Also, actually, now I say that, the flop game. How come we get so many awesome various CGs, but you couldn't give me a finger licking CG? Salt? No, I'm just kidding. Mostly.
どこかの家で CD を流しているわけではなさそうだ。それは現実に空気を震わせる波。穏やかに寄せては返す。海みたい。波は空気を伝い、鼓膜を震わせ、血を巡り、心に響く。きれいね。私は音の邪魔にならないようにそっとつぶやく。夏そのものと合奏しているような海の音色。空がまるでそこが海面であるかのように白く瞬いた。何かが始まるかもしれないと異邦人の私が一瞬だけ考えた。
Mizuki's a foreigner? Hello? Excuse the fuck out of me? Huh? You have a very Japanese name for a foreigner.
その日二人が出会うことはなかった。
Unless she didn't mean that literally, but I think she did.
しかし葉山瑞希は久世修一のバイオリンの音に出会った。
I see.
どこか遠い波の音。私は漂っている。ゆらゆらと。視界の端で光が揺れる。キラキラと。思考が流れる。ふらふらと。暖かい世界。
Why are you underwater?
心地よい。
Nice.
流
Perfect.
れに逆らわず寄せては返す波に命を任せる。クラゲのように、泡のように、夢のように、 壊れた万華鏡のように。人間は海から生まれて海に帰るというが、私の原初の記憶もそこにある。私はそこから生まれた。
Mizuki? Hello? Are you a mermaid? What's going on?
もっともっと暗い海の底から生まれた。誰にも見つかっていない。しんしんと降り積もる命のかけら。意味はない。意義もない。意志もなく、意志もなく、意志だけがある。沈んでいく。沈む。やがて光が消えた。それでもなお沈んでいく。
Hello?
そしてどこか柔らかい場所に舞い降りた。天使が地上に降りるとき、こんな優しい気持ちになるのかもしれない。光はないけれど見える。見えるだけで何もない。生きてるものなど何もない。私以外には。いや、白い花が咲いていた。ユリ？ありえない。いや、揺れる姿が花に見えただけで、それは人間の手だった。白くて細いガラスのような女の子の腕が咲いていた。5本の指が一本一本別の生き物のように揺らいでいる。まるで手招いているようだった。かわいそうに、こんなところに一人で咲いているなんて。かわいそうな私。もう大丈夫だよ。私はその手を取った。
So is that Yuuko-san? Though the arm part of that looked really long and very skinny, so. Huh. Very interesting start though. Like, why were you underwater though? Like, did you almost drown one day?
スーッと肺に熱い空気が流れ込んで生き返った気がする。かすかな寝汗を覚えて胸元の襟を手で緩めた。うっすらとまぶたを開く。
Hey, Renji.
すぐ近くにレンジの顔があった。手を握られていた。はて。
Why?
いや、私の方が握っている。それに意味がないことに気づいてすぐに話した。
朝ごはんなんだけど。
It always takes me a minute when we hear the voice of the previous protagonist. Like I get like whiplash because I'm like, oh yeah, right, now they're gonna have a voice.
呼ばい？
朝ごはんだって言ってるだろうが、起きろよ。
コツンと頭を叩かれた。
Dang, ow.
おはようございます。ベッドから降りて背伸びする。頭がクワンクワンと揺れた。
It's probably because Renji just hit it.
ちゃんと目が覚めるまであと5秒くらいかかりそう。5、4、3、2、1。
Do the good old 5 more minutes, Mizuki. Oh, into the sing. Chapter 4, Mizuki Hayama, Angel's Holiday. Angel's Holiday is right. Yeah, so that's.
おはよう。ごめんね、部屋取っちゃって。
I think she had a whole freaking prologue for her chapter. Dang. I'm still looking it over how important she seems now. Because that's why she was in every other chapter before this. I just thought she was just a funny character.
いいよ別に。我が家ながら あそこに人様を入れる気にはなれないし。
レンジが苦笑いしながら答えた。客間というか空き部屋がない。実際はあるのだが、別の用途で埋まっている麻生家では人が来るとレンジかおばさまの部屋が提供されるそうだ。そして椅子取りゲームにあぶれた人が家を留守にしているおじさまの部屋を使うとのこと。
That is hilarious. Musical chairs is fun though, so you know.
そのおじさまの部屋がどうも想像を絶するらしい。麻生家の人間曰くアンチ竜宮城。
Huh?
絵にも描けない恐ろしさということだ。
I see. Alrighty then.
何か怖い夢でも見たの？
は？
It always takes me a minute, darn it. Like, not even just because I have the voice, but also because now I'm seeing them in a sprite, like, from a different perspective. Like, it always takes me a minute to get used to it.
レンジが何を言ってるのかよくわからなかった。
起こそうと肩を叩いたらいきなり手を握ってきたから。
ああ、なんだろうね。いつも同じ夢を見るの。
夢？
レンジのつぶやきを聞きながら私は自分の手を見つめた。綺麗な花の夢よ。
The doorbell rang. I was awake, but I didn't pick myself up from the sofa. I probably remembered some movie. Its story began to wake me from my dream. Open your eyes. I turned the heroine of Sabrina, Audrey Hepburn's whisper into an alarm. I don't know that one. That scene had a good sense. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. The audience let it detach from reality and awaken within the story. On the other hand, the actor was given a purpose for that awakening. Fate. An instant launch in life. The doorbell rang once again. I checked the clock without moving more. Ah, shit, one sec. I checked the clock without moving more than my eyes. 1 p.m. I didn't have any prior engagements. I decided to spend all of yesterday after the concert drinking with you. What time did he go home? Wait, I just realized. Do we have a bar fight with 2 people? What the fuck? Shuichi, please, what the hell? What do we do? Hello? There's only 2 of us. Goodness gracious. I remembered up to about 5 a.m. this morning, but I couldn't remember anything past that. When did he disappear? Come to think of it, he didn't talk about himself at all. I wet my mouth and stared at the ceiling. If the doorbell rang one more time, I'd go out. I see. This is why you always took so long to answer me, punk. Flippin' A, darn it, what the heck? Rude. The integrity of the third time wasn't bad. Because it takes to ring the bell a third time under this blazing sun was something I would pay respect to. Shuichi, I promise you. A little time passed, and it rang again. What's up, Renji? When I opened the door, the summer breeze and sunshine poured in. I squinted to identify the figure standing there.
おはようございます。
Oh, Samara's here too. My angel, the wife of the Osso home. And one more, an unfamiliar uniform-clad girl. Oh, Mizuki went with her?
おはようございます。
I thought it was gonna be Renji again. She bowed full of vigor and rose back up like a drinking bird. Her hair tied to the side fluttered about. I had certainly never seen her before. If I had met such a cute girl even once, I'd have promised to look forward to meeting each other again 5 years later. The sun was still high in the sky, so the spectacle was a sight for sore eyes. Good morning. I fixed my collar and smiled. Excuse me, but who is this fine lady?
私のメイなんです。
I say.
はじめまして、葉山みずきと申します。みずきは全部カタカナです。
You bowed once again. But she's a niece, and she's also Renji's cousin, huh? You had mentioned it was a girl. It was a relative, just like I thought. Hello, I'm Shuichi Kuze. I offered my right hand, left that salutation when I realized the difference in customs. Oh, what about school?
もうお休みなんです。受験は推薦で決まったし、自由登校の期間なのでレンジの家に遊びに来たんですけど。
Her cheeks are red as she looked down at her clothing.
あ、この服は清掃というか、他にちゃんとしたものを持ってくるのを忘れたというか、フォーマルよ。
That's fine. Does she have like a new sprite, by the way? Because I feel like this is a pose I haven't seen of her do before, and like anything else before this. So I feel like she has a new sprite now. That's so? Exams must make you a year below Renji. I changed the subject for her.
はい。
This city gives off the impression, but it's nice to go at your own pace.
ありがとうございます。
Tamara was giggling.
ちょっと彼女の挨拶にと思ったのですが、切り出す前に済んでしまいましたね。
Oh, is that so? Please excuse me.
大丈夫です。相性もいいようで何より。
Affinity?
いえいえ、なんでもありませんよ。
No, no, go on. She glanced at me devilishly and shook her head. Mizuki seemed somewhat shy as well. She peeped at me with an amused expression. What was it? I felt like a giraffe at the zoo.
ところで今、お時間よろしいですか？
There seemed to be some ulterior motive beneath her sincere smile. Troublesome. Somehow I sensed it. We gazed at each other for about 2 seconds. A date?
親睦を深めるという意味では一緒かもしれません。
That's not what a date is, though. What do you mean? I can't deny an invitation from you. I invited them both in with a grin.
涼しい。
Dang, and we get a Mizuki back sprite? Nice, that's even better. Perfect. Is the AC too cold?
あ、いえ、大丈夫です。すごく気持ちいいので。
She innocently shook her head. What kind of creature was a girl her age again? Now I felt odd. Well then, should I get something cold to drink?
いえ、本当に結構です。すぐに要件は済みますから。
I stopped trying to push anything on her after that meek refusal. Mizuki, what are you doing? But hey, darn it. The age settled in and I brought my fingertips together, showing I was ready to go. You have some sort of request for me?
お話が早くて助かります。
Go right ahead. We both lived abroad for a while, so we didn't really keep the Japanese customs. It was in our nature to get right to the point.
実はこれから1週間ほど、お昼から夕方まで水木ちゃんと一緒にいていただきたいんです。
Ah, I see. Deal. Mizuki, darn it. Stop it. Huh? That was a surprising request. It was direct, they had a beanball. I looked over at the girl that's concerned. She seemed interested in the metronome and tuning fork adorning the room. She was surveying them intently. Oh, is that what she was doing? I thought she just kept looking out the window. I thought she was like looking out the window and trying to enjoy the sun or something.
なんか美味しそうだな、これ。
You don't mean the metronome, right, Mizuki? She wasn't listening at all. Well, what's up exactly? I faced Samara once more. Like a capable president's secretary, or some refined daughter of a president, that smile wouldn't relent. It was like she was putting on a pseudo gown.
私は料理教室が時期的に忙しく、レンジも夕方までは学校なので、水木ちゃんがその間は一人なんですよ。もちろん彼女も大人ですが、やはり慣れない場所では戸惑うこともあるでしょうし、一人で出歩かせては危ないかなと。唐突でおかしな話だとは思いますが、久世さんにお願いできれば。
Wait just a second, please. I raised my right hand and stopped her. I didn't understand. No, put bluntly, I was just being asked to watch over her. I understood that much. Mizuki came back over and peered at me mysteriously. Her blue eyes were too secure. Look at the outline of the situation. I don't really get the conclusion. After looking back at her and turning her smile, I reset my expression.
気になることがあればどうぞ。
She's looking at me. I understand that you're worried about her, but your priorities are backwards if you're leaving her with me.
襲うんですか？
No, I would ask for consent. No matter how I answer that, I can't win. It's better that off without thinking when I heard her hysteric voice. So I was left in a joke about it. She might have thought I didn't find her attractive if I said I wouldn't. That's not it. Even if I'm with her, I can't take responsibility.
おばさま、そこまで無理にってわけでもないので。
She backed me up, almost whispering. I thought it was cool how she called her auntie. With that, I realized this was all her idea. No, it's a little different. There was nobody to want to play around during summer break. And Samara thought it was necessary for her to have some supervision. I didn't agree. She needs supervision to go out and play. Someone else must have set those conditions down. For example, her parents. Quite a strict household. They both blankly stared at me. Wait a sec. I'll think it over. I looked up at the ceiling absent-mindedly. It was troublesome to worry about societal constraints. I compared what I borrowed from the Aso household. It periodically gave me delicious food, and maintained my house while I was gone for long stretches of time, and even provided me eye candy. Bro, that last one. You could call them the best neighbors ever. I occasionally gave them a violin concert that kept Renji company. That wasn't really paying them back. Yeah. This might be my last chance to eliminate my debt to them. Got it. I don't mind if it's for about a week. Of course, that's if Mizuki-chan is alright with me.
どうかな？
We both looked at the silently standing girl. She blinked several times before answering.
いいんですかね？
Yeah, that's fine with me. It's fine.
それじゃあお願いできれば嬉しいです。
Nice. Yeah, he did actually bring up a good point there, like how like they give him food and everything. So I mean, yeah, it does make sense. She smiled happily. I should be the one saying that. This time I held up my hand. She held out her own unabashed. The hand was cool and small, appropriate for girls. So when do we start?
できれば今から。この後もう私は出かけなければいけないので。夕方6時くらいに家に帰ってきてくださればいいのですが。
Alright, 5:59 it is. I looked at the clock and smiled, looked like she had realized something.
そういえば、みずきちゃんを預けるにあたって、一つだけお約束してほしいことがあります。
Yes, ma'am? Like keep her out of the sun and don't give her water? What? Why would we not give her water?
何の話ですかそれ？
The fuck?
夜の0時過ぎに餌を与えちゃいけないのは確かですけど。
See, noted. She disregarded Mizuki and kept going. Did she have a vicious appetite?
太りますよね。
I love my big eater girls.
太らないです。
Her face, not it.
ほら、昨日の夜もレンジと寝っ転がってお菓子を食べながら。
I mean, hey, nothing wrong with a good old midnight snack.
太らないんです。絶対に太りません。太ってなるもんか。
How could I get fat? She waved her arms on like she was escaping reality. I thought that was a good way to gain weight too. I didn't want to make a 200-meter run for a minefield, so I kept quiet. Smart.
冗談は置いておいて。冗談でも聞きたくないっす。
Lol. Oh, bye. Timidly withdrew from the front lines. So, what was this promise you wanted me to make? It was about time to get back to the point, so I threw the switch. After seeing Mizuki was a fair distance away, was that what she was doing? He leaned in and spoke.
実は海にだけは行かないようにしてほしいんです。
But the beach? But the beach always it's always a great place for everyone to figure out the problems and everything. You sure? Seems like a really good place to go to actually. The ocean? Why?
問答無用で。
So I guess apparently she did almost drown one time, so I mean actually fair enough. Now let's think about it, fair enough, Sumaya. She made me take it for the literal meaning and smiled cheerfully. Okay, got it. I'll drop it.
それでは私はこれで。細かい話は後ほど。おばさま、ありがとうございました。
Mizuki called out to her as she went for the door.
気にしなくていいから、お礼は久世さんにね。迷惑はどうやってもかかるものだけど、必要以上にはかけないように。
Dang.
はい。
Why are you more responsible with Mizuki than you were when we were Renji? The fuck?
それでは彼女のことよろしくお願いします。
Bye, Samire. She bowed to me once more and left. For a moment, the room went silent. I would like this tension from being alone if a girl was anything new to me. The age difference might be a little bothersome, though. I considered what we should do without looking at her. Something vague, like what we should have done for dinner. Like what we should have for dinner.
ねえ、久世さん。
Yes, Mizuki? Didn't just call my name, but also nudged my arm twice. She looked up at me with a complex smile characteristic of a girl her age. What is it?
私のことを襲わないでくださいね。
I won't. I will ask for consent first. Jeez. It'll be an endeavor. I raised the ends of my lips like a gentleman. By the way, have you already eaten?
はい、しこたま食べてきました。
You want more? Well then, would you like to go see a movie or something? It was way too hot out, so I went for a safe and conventional suggestion.
それもいいですけど、お話ししてはいけませんか？
If you want to talk, we already are.
そういう話じゃないんです。
We're silly. She relaxed her shoulders and smiled.
これから1週間お世話になりますし、まずお互いのことをよく知っておく方がいいと思うんですよ。
Actually, a really good point.
転校生の自己紹介みたいなものです。
Oh. Looked far too defenseless. It was a bit concerning. Her attributes made her look just like a puppy. Mizuki definitely seems a lot like a puppy, yes. She was a natural enemy of someone as self-aware as a fox like myself. Actually, foxes and dogs are both canines, so it's just similar species hate. Or something. Similar species hate. Can I say one thing first?
何ですか？
You came 10 centimeters closer, so I moved 15 centimeters back. I'm responsible for you, and you can trust me, but don't rely on me.
Huh?
You can't understand someone else within a week. We're completely different people. Of course, they don't tend to do anything, but it'd be helpful if you kept some distance.
ああ。
Oh no.
大丈夫ですよ。
Oh, good.
心配ご無用です。
I thought you were about to tease us about that. She nodded, throwing out her chest.
久世さんはいい人です。そんな匂いというか、私にはわかります。
Okay, maybe she is looking to tease us. That sounds like something some traveling psychic would say.
うわ、爽やかに自己否定しないでくださいよ。
For the first time, her expression sunk. So I thought. She immediately cheered back up.
まあ、照れてるだけでしょ。自分がいい人だなんて言ってたら、それこそ怖いですし。
Hey. You took interest after all. You're saying I have a good personality?
はい？
Yes. Let's stop this conversation. We should go out after all. I spoke for 40 and pointed to the door. Even if I was equipped to watch over her, nothing would change if we kept chatting idly like this. You should let kids play outside. Besides, it'd probably be healthy for me to take in some sunlight instead of moonlight now and then.
バイオリンはどこにあるんですか？
I glanced at her as she feigned casualness. What about my violin?
あ、いえ、久世さんはプロの演奏家だそうで、ちょっと聞いてみたいなとか思ったりなんだり。
Ah, you want a serenade? Probably heard from Renji or someone. That information was a little off. It's broken. I can't play it right now.
あー、しょんぼりですね。昨日の演奏で何かあったんですか？
Yesterday?
川辺にいたら聞こえてきたんです。すっごく綺麗でした。音で作られた海みたいに。
Aw.
この町でそのレベルなら久世さんのバイオリンだろうってレンジから聞きましたけど。
Is that so? That's how it was? You heard that too? If you want, I have CDs you can borrow.
いえ、それならレンジも持ってたはずなので。
But you're getting them from the actual person, though. I see.
残念だけど諦めましょう。やっぱり生が良かったんですけどね。
Yeah.
生が。
Yeah, exactly. See, I considered a witty reply to that second bit, but held back. You might get a chance. Lol.
Hi.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be at least one. Mizuki smiled like a sunflower. Despite our preparations, the heat disoriented me the second I stepped out of the house. I tried to maintain my composure and held my forehead.
ムカつくほど暑いですね。
Yeah, I hate the heat. I hate it, Mizuki. Although she was sweating, her face didn't show any signs of caving to the heat. Is it really the difference in age? No, I was still young. Young. Alright, I guess we're in denial. Ineffective. Was anybody you wanted to go?
いえ、適当に歩きながらでいいと思います。お話も途中でしたし。
You still intended to do that?
もちろんですよ。
Of course. Walked along with a sweet grin. Couldn't be more persistent than I thought. I mean, yeah, it is Mizuki, so that would make complete sense.
ズ
Oh.
ンタカタッタ、ズンタカタッタ、ズンチャチャ
What the fuck are you doing? Man, I wish I could say voice lines. Mizuki skipped along. Felt like I was walking a puppy. Rhythmically. It felt nice to walk to the beach in this weather, but since we couldn't, we never really walked around the city.
ほら、見てください、クゼさん。
What's wrong?
お花があります。
You pointed at a hedge by the roadside. Yeah, there are.
はい、綺麗です。いいもの見つけました。
That's good, Mizuki. She looked up at me with a sweet smile. I had to wonder why it was so fun. You've been like this since earlier.
そういえばクゼさん、無理しないで普段の口調でいいですよ。
Not why you make this face. What do you mean?
さっき一度だけ素になってましたよね。私じゃなくて俺って言ってました。
I see. Oh, did I? Scratched my head and thought back, but couldn't think of when that had happened. I'm not really forcing myself though.
そうなんですか？
I had to talk to a lot of refined people at work. I just use proper manners for different occasions.
それなら今は仕事じゃない方にしましょうよ。私も上品なのは疲れちゃいましたし。
Bro, all 3.5% of these chapters, not once have I ever seen you refine, woman. What you talking about? What are you talking about? Would you call that acting?
そうですよ。女の子は猫をニャーニャーかぶってるものですから。
I see. You see what I mean? She replied firmly, unbefitting of the late topic. I thought being with her was like Warwick, but wasn't it picky to persist so much? Slapped my temple with my palm. Well, Ore is fine by me.
あ、スイッチみたいですね。
The way I talk?
ですです。
When you get to be my age, your masked and unmasked self become one. Is that word about my age? It seems like it a little bit, not gonna lie. Mizuki caused me to reminisce about the meager moments in my life. Let me introduce you to someone interesting. He's like a gang leader in the city. Are you talking about you?
どうなのし？
Why are we calling him a gang leader? I had to let you join in on the fun as well. Flip it, it was a good idea if I did say so myself.
何の話ですか？
She inclined her head. I looked up at the sky and saw my index finger around in a circle. The bygone oldies. As the destination came into sight, Mizuki disappeared from my field of vision. Oh, did she not want to go to the church? Oh, no, she's here. I turned around and saw she had stopped to look up at the church. Distant eyes. I hadn't expected someone to make a face like that nowadays. It felt strangely like deja vu. Hadn't I seen something like this once before? What's wrong?
いいえ、何でもありませんよ。
Are you sure? Definitely seems like something's wrong.
この教会ってかっこいいですよね。 いかにも業界って感じで。
I feel like you're deflecting, Mizuki. Seems that way. I murmured jokingly and observed her closely. Didn't particularly look like she was overdoing it.
そういえば日村さんですかね、紹介してくれる人って。
Oh, you know about him?
レンジから話だけは聞いたんですよ。千尋さんのあの時のことで。
Oh, yep. I see. I could follow that. I had exchanged a while ago about my violin was because her information was about half a year out of date, huh? Well, there's a pretty big difference between hearing about and seeing his sour face, so look forward to it. I reached out for the door with a grin on my face. With a resounding creak, I crossed the threshold. Yeah, the beach, the rooftop, and the church. Three things that definitely seem to help a lot of people in this game. It was dim and cool. The atmosphere was in disarray. It felt old-fashioned, like a wine cellar. For a moment, I was dazzled by the light and dark of the physical world. Mizuki stood beside me and rubbed her eyes with both hands.
チカチカします。
That's also how it is. I bopped her gently on the head.
うわ、子供扱いしないでくださいよ。
Sorry, Mizuki. Sorry about that. Hey, there he is. I turned her head lightly towards the altar with the hand I placed on her head. From the center of the church, Yu narrowed his eyes after seeing us. We probably looked like silhouettes in this lighting. Our footsteps echoed through the room. Yo! I called out to that sour face before me. However, I didn't get a greeting back.
その子
Yes, this is Mizuki. What are you surprised for? She's not a girlfriend. Getting him confused was an all too rare occurrence. I unintentionally gave him an unnecessary explanation.
分かってる
I know, Dumba. His eyes were faintly trembling, but he quickly regained control and donned his usual unsociable mug. Blend in?
まあ、私は久世さんの彼女ではないですね。
I misunderstood the circumstances, but it wasn't necessary to correct her. I just pretended not to hear. She seems to be Renji's cousin. She's the girl we talked about yesterday. Some stuff happened and I'm watching her for a week.
なるほど
He nodded but didn't seem too interested. Introduce yourselves.
あ、はじめまして。葉山みずきです。みずきは全部カタカナです。
日村ですよろしく
He bluntly replied without a bow or seeking a handshake, and scowled at me like he expected more. No, I didn't come for any real reason.
おい
What? Out of concern, I wanted to enrich your otherwise bland life, even just a little.
日村さんって教会の方なんですか？
Before he could complain, Mizuki asked if she spun around, surveying the church. The way he spoke implied he wasn't. No, he's not a priest or pastor, but he's always here.
あれ？なんでですか？
He's waiting for somebody. He's a hitman who takes requests here, bruh.
言われてみれば楽しい経歴を匂わせる悪そうな顔。
Oh yeah, these two, you know, I see why they put these two together. They're gonna be really freaking hilarious together. I didn't even think about that until now, but yeah, actually it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Oh, that was clever. What's wrong? Mizuki.
軽い冗談みたいな感じなんですけど。
Lol.
ごめんなさい。
Her shoulders dropped. No, for him it'd be an earthy face. Hey, are you mad?
どうもテンポが合わない
He was unsociable as always. Simply didn't know what face you should put on. No good. It's your age. You're an old man. You can't keep up with the sense of a youngster, bruh. Lol. I rambled on quickly and was glad out of some sublimely disagreeable eyes. With that, I achieved my goal. To screw with him?
ちょっと久世さん。
Yes, Mizuki? Huh? He suddenly spoke up. His voice was way too sharp to use in a church. He was looking at me really seriously.
お友達にそんな言い方をしてはダメです。親しき中にも礼儀ありです。
Sorry, Mizuki. Oh.
そういうところはきちんとしなくちゃダメですよ。
But why though?
俺はどうなるんだ？
He didn't act close to polite either.
ところで何の話でしたっけ？
The mad one herself tilted her head. She was something like a public morals committee member who was strict on tardiness, but then showed up late herself. That's pretty apt, actually.
俺も用事がわからないんだが。
Let's see. Ah, that's right. I grinned and pointed at you, fixing the flow of the conversation. He's bi!
全然違うじゃねえかよ。っていうか、会うやつ全員に誤解を広めようとするな。
Sorry. This room is just full of angry people.
特に用事はないってさっき言ってましたよね。
Yeah, not really.
本当にないのか。
Shoulders dropped. He looked disappointed. Let's stop joking around, Mizuki. Stop joking around. Mizuki-chan, if you ever have any problems, you can come talk to this guy.
なんでですか？
Because he gives advice. Though he has this kind of face, he's fundamentally meddlesome.
へえ、顔に似合わずいい人なんですね。
Dang, poor you.
お前ら、俺の顔に恨みでもあるのか？
This poor man was just out here living his life and then kept getting insulted.
え？
I do. You shrugged at Mizuki for face lacking courtesy.
君、こいつと付き合ってるとバカになるよ。
Mizuki's already an airhead.
何せ音楽校の大事な試験に二日酔いで参戦したようなやつだから。
何ですかそれ？
Well, about that, I don't remember that day very well.
本来は静かな曲をやたらと激しく弾いて奇抜なアレンジだとみんなを驚かせたと思ったら、実は安いワインの飲みすぎで機嫌が悪かったとか。
They still evaluated me well.
気が向けば街頭や電車の中でもいきなり演奏しだして何度か警察のご厄介になったとか。
Alright, he was getting his revenge now, I see. Goodness gracious. I'm sorry, you. People around us always praised it as a splendid performance, though.
上機嫌に笑ってバイオリンを構えていると、まるでこれから天使でも借りに行く漁師に見えるとかいう話もあったな。
You had a good air, but you didn't have discerning eyes. Ah, not like Miyako, huh?
お二人の仲が良いのは分かりましたが、なんだかすごいのかすごくないのか判断しづらいエピソードですね。
I couldn't really tell if she sounded shocked or impressed. You weren't putting me down, so isn't this praise?
けなしてるんだよ俺は。
I see. Oh. My stomach was suddenly starting to hurt. It seemed I'd stimulated my partner's funny side. And it'd be a problem if he grasped my weaknesses from that time. It was about time to go. Quit while we're ahead. Got it. Well, that was all. Like a conductor taking his leave of the stage, I courteously saluted him. See ya, Mr. Imura. Good day.
ごきげんよう。
Farewell, my friend.
まったく。
He's like, I want to win. He waved. Whether it's just a response or him ushering us away, who knows? They have a very interesting and funny relationship. Freaking Shuichi and you, dude. After we left the church, we talked about some random things as we walked around the city. I thought it'd be good to show her around. It was easier to talk about the city than myself. Though the sun was still high in the sky, I noticed it was almost 5 p.m. Oh. About time to head back.
ああ、そうですね。
Mizuki was leaning against the wall, gazing at the city, and suddenly jumped up in front of me. Her actions and expressions all looked innocent, but... Oh. Are you okay? I could see darkness hiding somewhere in her face. Did visiting the church cue it?
どうしました？
She noticed I was watching her and looked back at me.
私に惚れるとやけどしますよ。
Okay, I see. Good to know. Thanks, Mizuki. Say it. No, are you tired at all?
うーん、ちょっと。でも散歩のせいじゃなくて、この町に来るまでの疲れですから。明日からは元気に行きますね。
Go easy on me?
はい。
I don't believe you. You smiled softly.
久世さん、今日一日どうもありがとうございました。
Oh, of course, Mizuki. No, I'm the one that thought it was interesting. Those are my true thoughts, not just flattery. Lately, I had a feeling I'd forgotten things could just be simple and interesting like this.
私は面白かったではなく、楽しかったです。
I mean, it could be both. Is there a difference?
全然違うことですよ。
I see, already then.
意外とぼんやり屋さんなんですね、久世さんって。
Okay, rude. He was totally treating me like a kid. Forget Mizuki did it. It was also like that at the church, but it wasn't a bad feeling. Probably because she was nice to her core. Interesting and fun and different, huh?
そうです。その違いを知ることを夏休みの宿題にしましょう。
I'm not doing summer homework, Mizuki. You sure looked happy. I felt like there was a nostalgic scent in the air. Girls are made of sugar, spice, and everything nice. Hey, the Powerpuff Girls, let's go. Blossom was my favorite.
Huh?
Nah, nothing. I shook my head at my own stupid thoughts. It'd be nice if you could mute people's thoughts like you could a TV or a stereo or a remote.
マザーグース
Hello? That was this morning's conversation. Before the break of dawn, you jumped the gun holding a can of beer in one hand.
女の子は砂糖とスパイスと素敵なものすべてでできているってマザーグースだったよな。
Yeah, I thought it was from the Powerpuff Girls.
それがどうかしたのか
Just sort of came up. I tasted the mineral water poured into my wine glass. It's like life is like a cake. Which is more important, the sweet and delicious parts or the beautiful decorations?
それは質問か
No, just a party favorite. Completely meaningless. I had a feeling my sleepiness was keeping me from watching what I said. The point is, it's a matter of opinion. I don't just want to eat cake. I also need a symbol to like cake. You have to destroy it to eat it, but once you do, it's just a lump of sugar. But if you look at it from a broader point of view, flavor is only an ornament to begin with. Even if it's not cake, all food could be called decoration. The genuine article is nowhere to be found, but that's all the more reason imitations are precious as we try to make the genuine article.
何が言いたいんだ結局
I don't know, good question. I looked up at the ceiling. Well, aren't girls sweet and delicious?
哲学の話じゃなかったのかよ
Bruh. He put his beer to his mouth with a bitter grin. The bitter drink went down his throat. A drop of water condensed on the surface of the can dropped to the floor. My mind was all over the place, and I only noticed useless things. Almost dawn.
なあクゼこんな時だから一つだけ聞いておきたいんだが
What's on your mind? I inclined my head, giving into pleasant slumber. Oh. You drew closer. No, he was way too close. He peered deep into my eyes. He placed his cool hand, perhaps him holding his beer on my inclined head.
お前は今幸せか
Now we're not gonna get the answer to that, are we?
久世さん。
Alright, so we have officially started chapter 4 of Mizuki Hayama. And yeah, already off to a very extremely interesting start. Like, Mizuki said she was a foreigner at the start of that, so like, still can't tell if that was supposed to be literal or not. But the way she keeps talking about how her name is written specifically in katakana, I'm gonna guess that's supposed to be oh, there's a fly. Sorry. I'm guess that's supposed to be like kind of like cluing into that. that she actually might be a, like legit a foreigner, but I still can't tell. But yeah, because like otherwise, like she has a very Japanese for a foreigner otherwise. Yeah. Other than that, also yeah. So Shuichi brought up a very interesting point that I started to think about too, where yeah, she got like really serious and apprehensive around the church. Oh, I'm very curious, like what's going on of that, like what's going on deeper inside Mizuki's mind, because we're getting her perspective, so of course we're gonna see it eventually, but it's still kind of hard to pinpoint like what exactly she's really thinking about. And yeah, like the drowning thing too, like there's already a lot of mystery going on here. So yeah, super interested and intrigued by it, because I can't actually tell like what's actually happening with that, between the church stuff, the foreigner stuff, and the drowning thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that hand was Yuuko's though, because we saw that they met at the start there. So also very curious about her relationship with Yuuko too, and like how they ended up, but like how they ended up like reacting to each other the way we saw at the end of the first tale. But yeah, very, very interesting. And of course, Mizuki makes it really fun too.